I bid you good tidings, my compatriots, for 'tis I, effing controller, your guide in ye old game of Castles, Siege, and Conquest. Yeah. So, we're playing as Burgundy, and we are in an interesting spot because we have staged a breakout. We've started a prison break here in Auvergne, and so we need to figure out what is immediately around us here. And to do that, we normally would scout. However, we have all of our diplomatic points tied up in council, so we cannot do that. So I'm going to launch an attack here on Valois, and use an admin point, why not? And I'm also going to attack La Marche, just for fun. Actually, we're kind of short on iron. Maybe I shouldn't do that. We'll do it. And then I'll mine iron. Clever. So solutions are easy. Alright, so, what are we doing? Just waiting for things to go, I guess. I should think about actually building a castle here in Auvergne, so I think I'll start the design part anyway, while that crap is going on. I'm not really doing anything interesting. Oh, there's water. Everything else seemed pretty bland, but this water is looking like a good spot for us. So, why don't we go ahead and take advantage of the water here. I like this spot here, so I think I'm gonna build here. No, we can't really build along this coast very much, so maybe like that. No. Drat. We can't build on water. We can walk on water, interestingly enough. All of my infantry are Jesus. They're amazing. Can we build a tower here? We can. Fascinating. Okay. Can we build anything from that tower? Yes, we can. Okay. So maybe we'll put our keep here. Put a giant romantic tower there. And these actually could be square towers if we really wanted them to be. I want small towers, preferably. I think that these are small, but I'm going to just make sure. I don't really trust myself. For reasons that should be patently obvious. Okay, so that is pretty good. And maybe we'll just kind of go from here. Pretty straightforward design, actually. Oh, and these should be round. The difference between round and square towers, I'm not 100% on it, but I think that round towers are better at deflecting ballista attacks and stuff. Better at ballistic defense. Very specifically ballistic defense, I guess. So you want to use those if you have a wall that's probably going to be attacked by a ballista, such as these ones here. These ones likely are not, because there's water there. So there's no reason to really use round towers. This is a little bit of a small design here, so I might need to figure out a way of making it more substantial. So, I don't remember. These should be big walls now, and these should be big towers. Because I think that's where I'm going to put my keep. And I'm not going to build a really over-the-top keep. Oh, you need 3... Oh, that's right. You need a certain amount of space to build your keep, too. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, and it has to be at least 1 square away from any tower. So we're going to have to revise here. If we can do it like this. Let's see if it lets us. Nope. Okay, so that's not going to work. Probably need to widen this out then. Right? Yes. I need to do that. Farts. I hate having to redesign this stuff because it takes so much time to redraw, but my apologies, we will get it fixed here. This is not a fatal error, I'm very happy to say. This is going to be kind of hexagonal, I like it. I like the principle here. Alright. Actually, yeah. Now, I don't think it's going to let us do that again. Yeah. It's too limited in space. I wonder if we can... crumbs and crackers. Just trying to figure out... Oh, we could just build it here. Yeah, we'll just... I got it. I got this. Just do this. What? So, what's the problem here? None of this area is working, and I think it's... Why? I don't understand. How about this? We put the keep somewhere and see if the game likes it. I think it might be too close to the water, actually, could be part of it. Let's see if that's the case. We'll just move over here and see if it... Yeah, that's exactly it. It doesn't... What? Okay. I guess I'm a little bit confused about keep placement rules here. So like's there. I'm not understanding. Oh well. So it can't be anywhere near there though. I'm so confused, viewers. Why isn't it liking that spot? That's the perfect spot for it! God damn it! Okay, what we'll do... We have to completely redesign. I really want the keep to be by the water, though, because it will help immensely to be able to keep it from, you know, getting completely overwhelmed right at the beginning of the battle. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Doing exactly what I was starting with before. Here's what we should be doing. And then a round tower like this. And this will be the keep area. Or will it? I don't know, it must be a combination of the water and the positioning of my towers. Well, that sucks. We put it there, but... This is kind of agonizing to watch, I bet. Let me see if I can figure this out, and then I'll pick things up. Okay, I figured it out, actually. What it is you can't build the keep within a certain number of squares from the edge of the map, which is actually sensible, because if you built it, like, right up against the edge of the map, it would basically eliminate a whole, section as being something where the attacker can do anything. Like, if you built it in the corner here, that would be kind of cheap. So, I agree with that policy, but I was very, very confounded by it. Inexcusably so, too. Like, I was racking my brain over that for far too long. Okay, anyways. So this is where we're going to build our rest of our castle, I suppose. Let's just do that, and... we need to probably... That's actually probably too much wall there. We're gonna size that down. I guess you can shift-click. Yes, very good. And just kind of go along here. It's too much again. Or something like that. Sometimes I get a little bit befuddled by the designs in this game, but I'm doing okay, I think. We don't need this to be an enormous castle, we just need it to be over 100 points. So I think I'm just gonna keep it like this, keep it fairly concise in terms of its structure. And I'm gonna call that good. Now, I'm going to throw in some of my trademark obnoxious towers. There's also the question of whether or not we should build a moat. I'm thinking possibly not, because the only real ways that the enemy can attack is from here. I do want to probably build more obnoxious crap here. That's probably enough. I'm going to go ahead and say that's good. See if it likes it. It does like it. Okay. So, we've got the castle waiting to be constructed here in Auvergne, I think. Was that... Let me unpause. So it should have the little box thing there. Oh, okay. Council's done, and that's not good news, actually. The reason it's not good news is that everyone but us and Anjou are blessed. It's really important to be blessed because, as you can see, Valois and Aragon are already at war with Anjou. And that is not good. That means that since he's not blessed, they're going to dogpile on him. And they probably will do the same to us. Let's gather food while I'm thinking of it. And then we got the little box there. We should build that castle sometime soon, although I don't think it's immediately necessary. What else should we do, I guess? I'm not really sure that we should continue sending diplomats out, because we're not going to gain it. I mean, the enemy can still attack you even if you're at good relations with him. So, thinking about trading for gold here. Let's go ahead and do that. Send another merchant to Aragon. And do the same thing. So I want to have some gold on hand in case the Pope comes by. And this is Aragon. He's asking for 3 gold, and I'm going to have to refuse. Not even 1. So at this point, I think that everybody's going to turn on me. I'm getting a little paranoid. But it's not really paranoia if they really are all out to get you. Okay. So we're attacking Blois now. And that is excellent news. It is not occupied, so we can get a little bit of expansion here. That's good. Let's go ahead and finish that off. Easily done. Okie dokie. We weren't able to make a deal with Valois. That's unfortunate. Try it again, but I don't know. This is probably not so awesome. Oh, I was supposed to scout those other territories. Well, whatever. Couldn't make a deal with Aragon either. We're going to recruit infantry. And then we're going to also scout. We're going to scout. That's probably going to be Aragon. I don't know who's going to be here. It could be Anjou. Also, though, if Albion is doing well, he's probably there too. So we're attacking La Marche, and it belongs to the Pope. We're going to recall them. We're not going to attack there. Not a good choice. Don't attack the Pope. Ever. Well, actually, towards the end of the game, you can attack the Pope, and it's kind of fun because you can completely conquer the map, but meh. We don't really need to do that right now. No, gold. What am I doing? Oh dear, we have copy protection, so we are going to stop here for a moment, and I will be right back. Alright, taken care of. Okay, so now we're waiting. Recruiting infantry. Should I recruit archers? Probably not. We did a 2-for-2 trade with Valois. That's pretty good. I might redo that. Timber for... We're short, getting pretty short on iron. I'm still interested in getting gold, though. And I think I will build the castle in Auvergne. 4 points is fine. How about we take a political point and a military point as well? Okie dokie. So that's going to tie up our admin pool a little bit, but nothing really we can do about that. Gotta pay the troops, and for some reason we didn't lose any gold for doing that. Whatever. Okay, the Danes are talking again. We deny any allegations of wrongdoing regarding our trading vessels in the channel. Of course, it would be within our rights to defend ourselves from an invasion from a foreign power. I repeat, we have done nothing wrong. So we can tell the Danes that any further sinkings will be regarded as an act of war. We can tell him that any Danish ships spotted in the channel will be sunk. We get Otis Spunkmeyer on the case, or we will dismiss him contemptuously. The third one is bitchy and stupid. I'm not going to do that. The first one is probably the best of these options, which are not on the whole very good. We're not going to do the second one because we do not have a U-boat with which to do it. Oh, we regret that you have chosen such a severe response to our legitimate actions. I am certain that in time you will come to regret it too. So do we conscript merchant ships and launch a counterattack, or do we continue to attempt negotiating with Denmark? I've had it with you guys. We're gonna get a merchant fleet or a conscripted merchant fleet. Alright, so let's scout La Marche, because if the Pope is there, I'm wondering if I can send diplomats to him. I don't think I've ever been successful at doing that. If we can send diplomats to the Pope, we can possibly increase our relations, which would be good. Recruit more infantry. Just use military points. And I'm going to mine more iron. And why don't we scout Bergerac just for the hell of it? Okay, everything is moving along. Okay, now... Oh, we can't send a diplomat. We need more points. Alright. We'll just keep going. Oh dear, we're being attacked. Oh, shitballs! Valois, you traitor! Oh, I thought we were building here, aren't we? It's not making very much progress, you guys. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but go ahead and do that anyways. We'll put our archers up here. Now, the way that defense works is you only get a fraction of your troops to use in combat, but the troops are much better. And the excuse for this, I guess, that the devs gave is that, well, it makes the game a little bit more interesting because you're constantly trading territories. I don't know if that really makes it that much more interesting. Oh, jeez, there's a fire engine going by. You're really intruding, you guys. God, I'm recording here. Jerks. Anyways, go fight your fire, whatever. We're gonna stack everything up here so that we can kind of concentrate what little force we have against this flank, I guess. Or maybe we should put them down here, because they'll be slower to advance. Why don't we do that? We're gonna put our men underwater. Our mermaid soldiers will fight the forces of Valois and probably get killed. But we do want to try to slow him down. So I'm willing to really sacrifice these guys if necessary. Because at this point, I think we are going to get pretty much raffle stomped, to use a certain phrase that a certain other Let's Player might use. So you can see my archers are actually doing pretty good damage. Although, I don't know if this is going to be quite enough. Well, I am losing, numerically speaking. And everything speaking. See if my archers can take out some of those infantry. Probably won't be able to. I think we did an eye for an eye kind of thing here, though. So I'm seeing a lot of red bodies. Well, it does come as no surprise, but that's actually really obnoxious because we were building a castle there. We did lose a big chunk of our forces, too. And we are very, very sad. But we lost all the resources that we had put into that. And Val... You son of a bitch! Alright. Let him go. Oh, that is irritating. We might actually be in a position where we're probably not going to recover from that. Just because he's pretty powerful at this point. And everybody else, I think, is probably going to attack us as well. So we need to start kind of rebuilding. I'm not so optimistic about our prospects here, though, folks. We have no access to the Pope, either. He still likes us, okay, but he's not angry at Valois for what he did, because Valois is attacking somebody who's not blessed. Valois may end up calling off his further attacks on us, but usually when the AI attacks you, he does 2 at a time, so we're probably gonna get our shit packed in. So... yeah, why don't we do that? I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that, but we'll see what happens. I think we may be able to make it through this, but not holding out a whole lot of hope. Gotta keep refining gold. Should send a merchant to Aragon, I suppose, and try to get some trade timber for iron. That's actually a good trade. Okay. Oh god. My liege, we are having difficulty persuading the merchants to willingly conscript their vessels to our service. No joke. We're either going to have to pay them a good amount of money, or we will have to take them by force, which will make people quite angry. We'll take 4 gold and see if that helps. It's not like Fuck. We're being attacked again. By Valois. Surprise, surprise. I wish he would just sack up and attack my castle. This territory is terrible. Damn it. He doesn't really have that many troops left, though. You can see that we did bloody his nose a little, but probably not quite enough to really have any effect. Okay, why don't we go ahead and get you guys out of the way a little bit. Get you over closer with your buddies. Okay, see if this helps. I don't think that we're going to do too well here. Oh boy. Oh, come on. That wasn't even fair. See, this is a... I think that the game gives the AI an advantage in terms of its troop power. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it supposedly gives the defender a boost to their troop abilities, but it doesn't seem to really be in any way equal. So we lost another territory, and that's one of our gold-producing territories. In fact, yeah, that's actually our main one. I don't really know what to do here, you guys. Especially because now we have this bullshit going on with Denmark. Game might be actually over for us, to be completely honest. We're gonna keep trading, keep trying to refine gold, see if we can hurry that along. We need to recruit. We're back to the actual start of the game levels of troops, so got some gold. Let's try it again. Oh my. Things have really turned south for us, you guys. So, Valois might be kind of stalled out here. I'm kind of having a hard time figuring out what to say here, because we just got completely creamed. We're really short on gold. But... quickly... yeah, he's going to attack us again. There's this rocky terrain here. He's probably going to avoid my castle until the last, because it'll be lightly defended by the time he gets to it. Let's just pick the rocks here. Holy jeez! That's ridiculous. I think we're going to try this again, and if we decisively lose as we have been, I'm probably going to concede defeat at this point, because there's no way to recover. If he just keeps gobbling up territory, there's obviously nothing I can do. So, oh, surprise, surprise, we're getting our asses handed to us. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we have no troops. He's just gonna roll all over us. So I think I'm gonna actually just say, folks, that I have lost the game. I have been beaten on the easiest level when things looked like they were actually going okay for us. So, fuck. I am kind of depressed right now, even though my voice may not convey it. Everything's terrible right now. What the hell? Why don't we just do a last-ditch attack on him? Can we do that? We have to wait until our infantry is done. Once more onto the breach. And on top of it, we're getting shit stolen from us. Oh, hey, well, the channel is ours. The Danes had their ships spread thinly to enforce the blockade, and we attacked in force, one ship at a time. By the time they realized what was happening, 1/3 of their fleet had been sunk, and by the time they could gather their ships into a potent force, 1/2 of them had been sunk, and we outnumbered them 3-1. The fight began in earnest near the Flanders town, I guess it would be Flemish town, of Sluy. God graced us with few casualties, but we estimate that at least 4/5 of the Danish fleet has been destroyed. It will be quite some time before they can threaten our control of the channel. But we're dead. So I guess that was the way to resolve that. But again, that's another reason why plots are stupid. In order to get anything out of that, I had to pay 4 gold. There may have been another way to do that that would have, gotten me something worthwhile. But I kind of doubt it, to be totally honest. Okay, we're gonna charge headlong into him, and good God, he has a lot of troops. This is gonna be terrible. You have to click so precisely. Alright, this is the last battle here. Let's see if we can get these guys all bunched up. Now, theoretically, you know, your archers or their archers would have a field day with this, but the game doesn't work quite that way, so... I don't know what way it works, to be honest. It just finds new and exciting ways of ruining your life. Charge! Death! Onward! Crush them! Hey, we're not doing too bad. Although, with that said, we're about to die. We did actually, I think we kind of fucked him up here. We're going to lose all of our troops, unfortunately, but... Oh, man. Yes, we are losing. That is definitely true. I wasn't soundly defeated. He has 3 archers left. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. And we have no soldiers. The Pope is upset with us on top of it. Well, this game is brutal, and, you know, hey, that's medieval life for you. It's nasty, brutish, and short. Am I right? Well, this Let's Play, I guess, was nasty, brutish, and short, unfortunately. I will probably try this again after learning a few lessons from this, namely that you need to get the Pope on your good side as soon as possible. I really wasn't expecting to get so thoroughly trounced here in such short order, but in my remembrances of this game, that tends to be what happens, is the enemy will just suddenly come out of nowhere with a bunch of troops and attack you even if they're your friend. So, that's lesson learned, I guess. Well, and while I am laying prostrate, defeated on the ground, Valois decides to drop his trousers and unleash an oily turd upon my chest. Thank you, Valois. Okay, well, I'm gonna refrain from further poop talk, further coprolalia, and end the Let's Play here with much regret, but with the prospects of doing this again in the future with some better knowledge of the game in hand, or in brain. That's probably the better place for it. So, this has been Effing Controller losing at Castle Siege and Conquest. I'll pick this up at some other point, but for now, game over.